President that I'm not worthy to read his speech this afternoon. I've never had to do this before, and you can tell that my voice is really trying to hold up now since we're at the end of the campaign, so I'm hanging by a thread. But I will try my best to do it justice. My friends, sisters, and brothers, let us acknowledge what is obvious. Water is life. It is essential. It is a basic need. We cannot exist without water. It is what we use to wash our clothes, to cook our meals, to bathe our children, to quench our thirst. It is the very foundation of public health, of dignity, and of... Can we imagine a single day without it? No, because without water, nothing else can flow. And so today, as we commission the Parfaite Harmonie water treatment plant, I ask you, what greater gift can a government give to its people than the guarantee of clean, safe, and reliable water? This treatment plant is not just a service. It is a promise kept, a promise delivered. My government is proud of the transformation that is sweeping across every sector of our country. We are proud of the new roads, the new bridges, the schools, the hospitals, the investments that are reshaping our economy. But if I may say, we are even more proud of our historic achievements in the water sector. And this is not a case of me blowing my own trumpet. Yes, I had ministerial responsibility for this sector for many years. But what I am proud of is not myself. It is what we have achieved together as a people, as a government, and as an institution. The water revolution is a collective victory. I want from the bottom of my heart to commend the management and staff of the Guyana Water Inc. You have carried this nation's thirst for progress. You are among the most competent engineers, technicians, and service workers this country has produced. I think GWI should give themselves a round of applause. Have I placed a great deal of pressure on you to deliver? Yes, I have. Have I demanded better quality, more efficiency, higher standards? Yes, I did. But you know what? You rose to the challenge and you delivered. You have proven that excellence under pressure is the true test of competence. To fully appreciate the transformation that has swept the water sector, we must understand where we were in 1992. Do you remember? At that time, the water sector was in shambles. Access to safe water was only 50%. And of the water produced, half was lost to leakage and wastage. The infrastructure was porous, decrepit, unreliable. Was this acceptable for a people who deserve the best? No. We inherited a crisis and turned it into a success story. Progressively, step by step, year by year, we have expanded access to both water and treated water. But let me be very clear. The greatest progress has been made over the past 5 years. Today, some 98.3% of our country has access to water. And by the end of this year, we expect universal access to safe water. Can any nation ask for more than that? From scarcity to universality, this is transformation. And let me tell you to our riverine and hinterland communities, and let me take you to our riverine and hinterland communities. For too long, they were left behind. In 2020, only 46% of those communities had access to safe water. Today, that number has leaped to 91%. Equity is the measure of true development. And what about treated water? For years, we knew the problem. The iron content in many areas left ugly stains on tanks, buckets, and bathroom walls. It discolored our water. It left our people frustrated. How many of you remember shaking your head at the sight of those brown stains? Too many of us know this story. But that story is changing. By the end of this year, more than 90% of the population will have access to treated water. And by the end of next year, 100%. From rust and stains to clean, clear streams, that is progress you can see. The new plant at Parfaite Harmonie is not just about pipes and filters. It is about dignity for one of the largest housing schemes in Guyana. It is about ensuring that thousands of families in this community and surrounding areas will have the same water quality as those in other parts of Guyana, where there is treated water. Equality of service, after all, is equality of citizenship. Why should one community have less than another? Why should geography determine the quality of water you drink? But I want to situate this water treatment plant in the context of the investments we have made in the water sector in this region. Region 3 is leading the way in water transformation. Over the period 2020 to 2025, Region 3 has seen unprecedented investment in potable water infrastructure. The government of Guyana, through the Guyana Water Inc., has undertaken an aggressive program to modernize and expand the water supply network in response to rapid housing development, economic growth, and national development goals. The total investment exceeds $8.8 billion, benefiting more than 89,000 residents, with approximately 80% of the funding directed at improving water quality and service reliability. Key water treatment initiatives in Region 3 include new water treatment plants, 3 major plants completed at Parika, Wales, and Le Parfaite Harmonie, providing WHO-compliant water for over 55,000 residents. 2 new plants commenced in 2025 at Wakenham and Leg 1, benefiting more than 5,800 residents. Upgrades at Virgin Eugene, Fellowship, and Port Royal water treatment plants, improving service for 13,000 residents. Wells and production capacity. 7 new wells drilled in high-demand areas, including Wales, Virgin Eugene, Parika, 2 at Parika, Wakenham, and 2 at Luston Ross. Lenora well works ongoing, further increasing potable water supply. Pipeline expansion and replacement. Transmission and distribution mains installed in more than 10 communities. Replacement of all deteriorating pipes with high-density PVC pipes to reduce leakage and improve pressure. Expansion of the network provides first-time access to previously underserved areas. The cumulative effect of these investments has been dramatic. Improved water quality. High iron content in groundwater is now treated effectively, providing clean, clear, and safe drinking water. Enhanced service reliability. Residents enjoy better water pressure, fewer service disruptions, and closer steps toward 24/7 water access. Expanded coverage. Thousands of families in new housing schemes in remote communities now have reliable first-time access to potable water. In this context, the commissioning of the Parfaite Harmonie water treatment plant, while significant in itself, is part of a broader strategy of Region 3. Investments that ensure both urban and island communities benefit from modern, reliable, and safe water infrastructure. The plant symbolizes not just the government's commitment to public health and service quality, but also the transformation that is reshaping the entire water sector in Region 3. The future of water. Development, my friends, must proceed in phases. And in the water sector, we have moved from simply providing access to ensuring safety, and now to guaranteeing reliability. But we are not stopping here. What good is water if it runs dry at midnight? What good is a tap if the pressure is so weak that you can barely fill a glass? We want every Guyanese household to enjoy 24-hour service. You should be able to turn on your tap at any unholy hour, midnight, dawn, whenever, and have water flowing with pressure. Water must be not only safe and treated, but reliable and abundant. Over the next 5 years, our agenda for water is ambitious and unapologetic. We will continue to ensure that water remains affordable for every household, because what use is clean water if water is not affordable? Development must never and will never, under my watch, price out the poor. We will modernize our water infrastructure, because an old pipe is a leaking pipe, and a leaking pipe is wasted water, wasted money, wasted opportunity. That is why we are investing in modern mains, in smart systems, in stronger plants. Efficiency is the hidden reservoir of progress. At the same time, we recognize that every drop saved is a life improved, and we will continue to attack water loss and inefficiency. Today, less water is wasted than in 1992, but we are still not satisfied. Why should a drop be lost when every drop is precious? A visionary government builds for tomorrow, not just today. This is why we will construct new surface water treatment plants, including at Hope, at Diamond, and in other communities across this country. Why? Because our population is growing, our housing schemes are expanding, and our people deserve better. Water demand will continue to rise, and we are planning for the future, not just the present. My brothers and sisters, the commissioning of this Parfaite Harmonie water treatment plant is indeed a milestone. Milestones are markers on the road of progress. This treatment plant tells the people of this community that they matter. It tells the people of Guyana that no community will be left behind. It tells the world that Guyana is serious about sustainable development. Let us also remember that every glass of clean water is a dose of prevention. Water is about health. How many diseases spread because of unsafe water? How many hospital visits could be prevented by clean taps? By ensuring safe, treated water and reliable water, we are not just providing a service, we are protecting lives. Water is also about prosperity. Water is the hidden engine of economic growth. Factories need water. Farmers need water. Hotels need water. Every industry depends on it. So when you build new treatment plants, we are not just helping households, we are strengthening the economy. And water is about dignity. Can you imagine telling a mother that she must fetch water from a trench in 2025? Can you imagine telling a child that their homework must wait because the family is queuing for buckets? We refuse to accept that. We believe that every Guyanese, no matter where they live, deserves the dignity of turning on a tap and seeing clean, safe water flow. Because dignity begins at the tap. So as we commission this new water treatment plant, let us recommit ourselves to the larger vision. A Guyana where no one doubts the quality of their water. A Guyana where development flows as freely as the rivers that run through our land. A vision without limits. A future without water scarcity. My friends, in 1992, we inherited a sector in collapse. Today, in 2025, we stand tall with universal access to safe water within our reach. Next year, in 2026, we will deliver 100% access to treated water. And in the years ahead, we will guarantee round-the-clock service. This is not a dream, it is our destiny. From collapse to completeness, that is the story of Guyana's water sector. Partnership between people and government is the wellspring of progress. And so I ask you, will you join us on this journey? Will you help us protect our pipes, conserve our water, and respect this precious resource? Because government can build plants, yes, but it is the people who must treasure the water that flows. Today, let us celebrate Parfaite Harmonie. Let us celebrate the engineers, the workers, the communities, the officials, and yes, the government that made this plant possible. And let us look to the future, where more plants, more projects, and more progress await. Celebration is for today. Continuation begins tomorrow. I thank you on behalf of His Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali.